Hey everybody, Monica here. It is, technically speaking, it is day 24 of 100 days of fitness, and you're probably wondering what happened to day 23. Honestly, I didn't make a video. I kind of forgot. Eek. It happened. I'm sorry. I'm only human. And I have no real good excuses why, other than I did the standard procrastinator thing of, oh, I'll do it later, oh, I'll do it later, oh, I'll do it later, and then later came and went and didn't happen. So I apologize for that, and I'll promise to do my best to never happen again. So this will be my video for days 23 and 24. And basically the workouts have been very, very, very good. Like, I feel much more energized. So, you know, I was thinking about this earlier today. Rather than just me coming on a video saying, yeah, everything's going great, fantastic, I'll see you guys next time, ciao! Yeah, I figured that it might be a good idea for me to actually have some sort of format, a little bit of this, just to get a little bit better at explaining to people what it is that I am doing. So I figured I would talk about the good things that happen, so the plus, the challenges that I'm facing, and what I'm doing about those challenges. So for days 24 and 25, so this week 23 and 24, there's a challenge right there, keeping my days straight. For this week, the program is lifting heavier, and I've definitely seen an large increase in my strength and stamina. I'm able not just to increase the weight that I'm lifting, I'm also able to increase the amount of time that I'm doing it. I'm taking a lot less breaks. It is still challenging. I am currently, today's was AAA, which is arms, abs, and booty. And it was very, very challenging because it works on the negative. And I was able to lift a lot heavier than last week, which was amazing and awesome. And then yesterday was total cardio, which absolutely kicked my butt. I don't think I've ever sweated so much. Like, it was like I was a sweaty mess. And it was great, though. I didn't have to take as many breaks. I did have to take more breaks yesterday because cardio is not my forte. But I did manage to get less breaks and get more done, and I was quite proud of myself for that. The awesome thing is I am getting stronger. I am feeling stronger. I am also noticing changes in my body, a lot of changes in my body, which is great and amazing. Like, I'm getting, so you can even see it on my neck. I never had these before, and it's the same thing. Another thing I noticed, especially for us ladies, my cellulite is going down. And when I first noticed this, I was like, oh my God, seriously? Like, no joke. Like, I have cellulite, as most women do. We all have cellulite of some form or another, especially around the glute area, which is our butts. Figure that out. But it's been going down, and it's gotten a lot smaller. So I say that this program has been a complete success. It's been working so good for me. This is just the second week. I'm already seeing changes in my body that might be a little bit minor, but considering it's the second week, they're major at the same time. How many of you ladies have ever, or even guys, how many have you, looked at and gotten cellulite and have it start going down in less than 2 weeks because you're eating cleaner, because you're exercising? How amazing is that? And so those are the good things that have been going on that I got to report, especially the last couple of days. I'm also seeing more definition on my shoulders, more definitions on my arms, more definitions on my legs. My belly's going down, which is amazing. So the program is working amazingly well. So I'm really excited, and that's what's really keeping me going, particularly the last couple of days challenges that I've been facing. So here are some of the challenges that I'm struggling with. So this is the end of the month, and if anybody who lives paycheck to paycheck understands, everything is budgeted and everything is accounted for. So we're waiting for payday so that we can go kind of grocery shopping. So we're scraping now what's in the fridge. Now, mind you, we did buy enough food, so it's not like we're starving or running out of food or, oh my God, you're gonna run out of food. It's not that at all. But we all know how when it gets at the end of the month and you don't have enough to go grocery shopping just yet because you're waiting for payday, you start scraping and it starts repeating meals. And it's beginning a challenge to start to eat pretty much the same basic meals over and over and over again. So variety is actually a challenge right now, as I'm gonna have to get more creative about what I'm eating. Not because you can, but you just have to get more creative, and it means that you have to put a little bit more effort behind it. But if you have to follow a program like this, you have to get creative. So that's one of the challenges. I'm gonna have to get more creative and make sure that I have more variety in my meals. But fortunately, payday is tomorrow, so we'll be able to go grocery shopping and figure that out for tomorrow, and maybe even start looking for some of the Fixate recipes that are approved for this program, so that we can add more variety to the diet. The other challenge, though, that has been is cravings. So my schedule is very crazy. It is absolutely insane. I try to plan it out as best I can and trying to fit everything in, and everything changes. Last minute things change on a regular basis. You can't even expect the unexpected, because the unexpected doesn't become expected, and then it just becomes a mess. So one of the issues that I'm running into are cravings. Not cravings for food, but cravings for convenience. What do I mean by that? How many times this whole entire week I've been coming home and been thinking of, oh my God, I have to go home and prepare a meal or get things together or have to eat the same thing. Oh, I want to go out to eat. I want to go out and get something to eat. I want to go out and eat pizza. Oh, because unfortunately I do live right next to a pizzeria that has pretty good pizza. I can't have the cheese. I have lactate for that, and they have gluten-free crust, so there's that argument as well. So yeah, so that's been a challenge. Or I'll be driving back home and I'm like, oh my God, there's nothing at home to eat, so I should go, maybe I should just go get something to eat somewhere else, except that there's no money. And that's really what's been stopping me this week from going out to eat, is that we don't have money, and that's why there's little food in the house. But so it's been a mental game of reminding myself why I'm doing this, reminding myself what I'm doing, reminding myself what are the goals and how good it's been working. And honestly, the thing that has been driving me to not cheat on my meal or make things convenient is because conveniency has never really worked. The convenience of going out to eat, the convenience of having somebody else make the food for you is really not a convenience. It takes just as long to go to the restaurant and sit there and they cook the meal. That's the only convenience you got, because you still have to wait the same amount of time for it. And you don't know what's in it, so you don't know if it's really part of the program or really not. And with the program, you still have to measure it. And while you still can measure and take your measuring cups with you and make sure that it's within program, and plan out and plan ahead, because you don't want to break the program and you have to plan ahead anyways, it doesn't become convenient anymore. It's actually more convenient for me to come home, cook something at home, because I'm going to have to measure it out. And I'm going to have to review the menus anyways to make sure that they're within the program, because I'm not breaking this program. It's been working so well. Why would I sabotage myself by convenience, buying whatever and giving into my cravings? Well, then that means that I have to look ahead at the menu, make sure that it's within the program, make sure that they have what they need, and make sure that there's nothing funky, so that I can then take my cups and measure it right there and take the rest of it home. And you see what I mean? The convenience of having somebody else cook the meal for you kind of becomes mute when you're actually watching what you're eating. So it's actually more convenient for me to come home and cook. So pure laziness, it's what's giving me the hardest time right now. So by really thinking about really what I'm asking and what I'm doing and why I'm doing it is what's keeping me going. Being able to look at myself in the mirror, and I don't know if you guys are ever in this situation, but I have a hard time looking at myself in the mirrors because I don't generally like what I see. But being able to look in the mirror and actually start to like what I see, and start to see the results, and enjoy what I'm looking, and see what I'm looking, and see the changes and the positive changes, and being positive about my body has been amazing. So it becomes a weighted issue. Do I stick with what I'm doing for my health, for feeling better, for feeling stronger, or do I cheat and never really find out how I did and what could have happened if I had stuck to it? So that's where I'm at right now. Yes, I am dealing with cravings. Yes, it is hard to deal with cravings. And yes, I am doing my best. And I'm not giving up, and I'm not giving in, so I'm still in it. The workouts have been fantastic. I'm enjoying them. I'm loving it. I do love a great challenge, and they are challenging, and I'm loving them. And other than that, that's what I got. So there's the good news. There's the challenge, and that's how I'm dealing with them. So that's day 23 and 24 of 100 Days of Fitness, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.